Hi guys, what we are looking at here is very definitely Plan B. The plan was to go to B&Q's today, one of our hardware stores, and buy some plywood. Get a 8 foot by 4 foot sheet, or whatever that is in millimeters, centimeters. B&Q do a cutting facility for you. They'll actually saw the wood up for you. So I was going to get my 8 by 4 sheet cut into, what are they, 40 centimetre strips. So you could actually get 6 of them out of an 8 by 4 sheet. And I was going to make some bodyboards from them for our grandchildren. Don't need 6, but we could do 6 out of an 8 by 4 sheet. Anyway, long story short, they didn't have any plywood, or at least not the size that I want. Wicks's, which is another store, do have the plywood, but they don't do the cutting facility. So we tried a couple of other places. Did come to somewhere called Avon Plywood, surprisingly enough. They can actually do me marine grade plywood, quite expensive, but they'd also do the cutting for me. So I may order some from them. But in the meantime, I've had a route through the garage because I got lots of wood in the garage. And I got this old piece of flooring quality plywood, which is a bit rough. In fact, this side's even rougher. But I thought I could cut one board out of it just to get an idea of the technique. Because you really want to steam a curve into the end of it, or the lip at the front. So you might be able to see I've penciled in some dimensions on it. I'm going to make it 40 centimeters wide. I'm not quite sure how long that is. It's not quite as long as I'd want it to be. That's about 110 long. So 40 wide, 110 long. Be a little bit shorter because I'll cut off the rough bit and I'll put a curve on it. And it'll probably do for the younger grandson. And it'll give me a chance to test the general technique. I don't know whether we'll be able to bend it or not. The idea is you steam it, put it in boiling water, and you should be able to get a bit of a curve into it. So I'll cut it to size, sand it, and then we'll see if we can steam it, boil it, whatever. Right, well, let's cut it to size and curve the end, or rounded the end. I don't think that particular type of ply will take a bend because it's the cheap stuff. It's only 3 layers. The stuff on the top and the bottom is virtually a laminate. It's not very thick. In fact, I see what it is. It's actually got a finish on it because this piece came loose. It's got a very thin finish. And then it's got 3 layers of thicker stuff underneath. And then there'll be that cover on it on the other side. I can't think what the word is. Never mind. A veneer, that's it, I got there in the end. So it's got veneer of nice looking wood on the outside, 3 layers of cheap stuff inside, and then another veneer on the other side, although this side's got all sorts of muck on it. I think it's been under the car and that sort of thing, got oil on it, certainly dirt, wet. But I've sanded it down all over so it's smooth. Do I attempt to bend it, or do we just leave it flat? Well, I've decided I will try and bend it. So we're boiling some water at the moment. And I've got a bit of wood here to lift the front up. Another bit of wood there that I'll stand on to try and just get it to bend there. Don't need much, just a little bit to tip the front up. As you can see, it's raining at the moment. Not hard, but it is raining. Right, that's the bottom side of it at the moment. I'm going to pour some boiling water on it, flip it over and pour some boiling water on the other side, so we've got it on both sides. Then stand on it. Yeah, you can do it. Can we see that curve? Yeah, we can see that curve. So we've achieved a bit of a curve. I don't know how much we actually want. That may even be enough. Yeah. We'll see how it dries out now. Hope it doesn't all delaminate. Well, we're in my garage now. The board is still wet. So what I've got here is I've got some weight on it and it's jammed in those metal drawers. So that will keep it curved while it dries out. So we'll have a look tomorrow and see what's happened. Yeah, that's an alternative view. Those metal drawer units I've had for years. That's just jammed in there. So as I say, that'll keep a weight on it while it dries out. That's the first layer of varnish. Poundland Finest. Where are we? Poundland High Gloss Yacht Varnish. I'm giving it a coat of that. I've given the other side a coat already. This is the top side. Then I'll put my logo on there and probably spray paint that on. And then give it a few more coats of varnish over the top of that. So we're making progress. I don't know if we can actually see the curve in it or not. It's only a slight curve at the front. Not as much as I'd have liked, but I'm not going to force it. So, oh, and I've added a bit of a dished shape at the back there for where your belly goes when you're standing on the bottom. Yeah, we'll see. So that's the logo in place. Got to give it a few more coats of varnish now. Well, that's it finished. Until one of my grandsons actually tries it in the surf, we'll have no idea whether it works. Lots of layers of yacht varnish on it, Poundland yacht varnish. It's lost most of that curve that we put in it. It is still there, but it's very gentle now. So I think we should have stuck it in the steam for longer and left it clamped or under pressure for longer to hold that curve. Still, that's the first attempt. Thanks for watching. If you want more information, check down below in the video description. If you like this video, you might like this one up here. And if you want to subscribe, you can check out my channel over here. Up here is my latest video on my channel, and down here is a video playlist associated with the video you've just watched. Thanks again for watching.